A new report sheds light on the events surrounding a controversial photo op by President Trump last year. Park police helped clear Washington's Lafayette Park not long before the president walked across it to stand in front of a church. They were accused of abusing American citizens to help President Trump look good. Kris Van Cleave was there that day, and he joins us now. Kris, good morning to you. What's in this report?
Well, good morning. The clearing of the park and the area that is now known as Black Lives Matter Plaza happened ahead of a citywide curfew and came as a surprise to many of the people there, including other law enforcement. Now, this Department of the Interior Inspector General report found the decision to move the crowd back was made hours before U.S. Park Police leadership learned of the president's photo op where he held up a Bible. Park Police told the IG the decision was made to move the crowd further from the White House to allow a vendor to come in to install security fencing around Lafayette Park, and that came after a weekend where there was violent unrest in the city. We were there in the middle of the crowd that stretched for blocks. From what we could see, this was a peaceful demonstration. The city was under a 7 p.m. curfew, but the police moved in aggressively about 30 minutes early. The report says there were 3 announcements to disperse. We heard none of those. Our first warning was the sound of flashbangs and officers in riot gear rushing our location. The report references then Attorney General Bill Barr, who was on scene during part of the protests, saying to a Park Police commander, "Are these people still going to be here when POTUS, the president, comes out?" Now, this is what Bill Barr said about that on Face the Nation last June.
I gave the green light at 2 o'clock. Obviously, I didn't know that the president was going to be speaking later that day.
Now, this report does challenge the narrative that the White House had the protesters cleared solely for a photo op, but it is narrow in scope. It was done by the Department of the Interior. It was focused on the Park Police response. It did not include interviews with former Trump officials like Bill Barr. And, of course, there are lingering questions, including that decision to move in before the curfew during what appeared to be a largely peaceful protest. Gayle?
All right, Kris, thank you very much.